Aristotle, one of the most influential philosophers in history, was born in 384 BCE in Stagira, a small town in ancient Greece. As a student of Plato and a teacher of Alexander the Great, Aristotle's contributions to philosophy, science, politics, ethics have had a profound and lasting impact on Western thought. His work has shaped numerous fields of knowledge and continue to be studied and debated today. This essay explores Aristotle's contributions to philosophy, ethics, politics, metaphysics, and science, demonstrating his enduring legacy. Aristotle's philosophical approach was distinct from that of his teacher Plato. While Plato focused on the realm of ideal form, Aristotle emphasized empirical observations and logical reasoning. He rejected the notion that abstract form existed independently of material object. Instead, he argued that form and matters are inseparable, a concept known as hylomorphism. His perspectives laid the foundations for later development in metaphysics and epistemology. Aristotle also established the principle of logic, which remain fundamentals in modern philosophical discourse. His works, Organon, outline various aspects of deductive reasoning, including syllogism, a logical structure that form the basis of rational argumentations. By systemizing logic, Aristotle provided a tool for intellectual inquiry that has influenced disciplines ranging from philosophy to mathematics and computer science. In his ethical writing, particularly in Nicomachean Ethics, Aristotle developed the concept of virtue ethics. He argued that moral virtue is achieved through habitations and the developments of good character. Unlike Kantian ethics, which focus on the universal moral law, and utilitarianism, which emphasizes consciousness, Aristotle's virtue ethics centers on the cultivations of moral character, the pursuit of eudaimonia, often translated as flourishing or the good life. Aristotle identified two types of virtues: moral virtues such as courage, temperance, and intellectual virtues such as wisdom and understanding. He proposed the doctrines of the golden mean, which suggests that virtues lies between extremes of excess and deficiency. For example, courage is a virtue that lies between recklessness, cowardice. These ethical frameworks remain relevant in contemporary discussions on moral philosophy. Aristotle's political philosophy, primarily outlined in Politics, examines the nature of the state, citizenships, and governance. Unlike Plato, who envisioned an ideal state ruled by a philosopher's king, Aristotle took a more pragmatic approach, analyzing different forms of government and their strengths and weaknesses. He classified government into three types: monarchy, aristocracy, polity, which he considers the best form of government as it balances the interest of the many and the few. He also identified their corrupt counterparts, tyranny, oligarchy, and democracy, which he criticized as potentially leading to mob rule. Aristotle emphasized the importance of a middle class in maintaining political stability and justice, an idea that continue to resonate in modern political thought. Aristotle's metaphysics is deeply connected to his concept of causality. He proposed the doctrine of the four causes, which explain why things exist, change, the material cause, what something is made of, the formal cause, its structures and essence, the efficient cause, what bring it into existence, and the final cause, its purpose or function. This teleological approach influenced later philosophical and theological discussions about purpose and design in the universe. Aristotle also explored the nature of being, introducing the concept of substance as the fundamental reality underlying all change. His explorations of existence, the essence, influenced medieval philosophers, particularly Thomas Aquinas, and continues to be a central topic in metaphysical debate today. Aristotle made significant contributions to various scientific fields, including biology, physics, psychology. Unlike his predecessor, who often speculated about nature, Aristotle based his scientific inquiries on systematic observation and classification. In biology, Aristotle conducted extensive studies on animals and is often regarded as the first true biologist. His classifications of organisms and observations on anatomy and behavior laid the groundwork for future biological sciences, though some of his ideas, such as spontaneous generations, were later disproven. His empirical methodologies influence the development of the scientific methods. In physics, Aristotle's ideas on motions and the element earth, water, air, fire, and the ether dominated scientific thoughts for centuries, though later replaced by the Newtonian and Einsteinian physics. His influence on medieval and Renaissance science was profound. Aristotle's impact extends far beyond his own time. His work were preserved, and the studies by Islamic scholars such as Avicenna, Averroes, who have transmitted Aristotelian thoughts to medieval Europe. During the Renaissance, Aristotle's ideas were integrated with Christian theology, influencing thinkers like Aquinas. In modern time, Aristotle's influence persists in fields such as ethics, politics, theory, logic, and metaphysics. His emphasis on empirical observation paved the way for the scientific revolution, and his ethical theories continue to shape contemporary moral philosophy. Aristotle was a philosopher whose breadth of knowledge and depth of inquiry remain unparalleled. His contributions to philosophy, ethics, politics, metaphysics, and science have left an indelible mark on human thoughts. As a thinker who values logic, empirical observations, practical wisdom. Aristotle's legacy continues to inspire scholars and intellectuals across diverse fields. His insight into human nature, which governs the structures of reality, ensure that his work remain relevant in the quest of knowledge and understanding.